Welcome aboard into a Oceanview family stateroom aboard the new and beautiful Disney Treasure cruise ship from Disney Cruise Line. We are aboard the maiden voyage of the vessel beginning on December 21st, 2024. Let's begin our tour. And we begin always in the bathroom, the most exciting part of the room tour. Yes, of course, Disney Cruise Line known for their split bathroom concept. And so you have a bathroom with a toilet on this side. There are places to hang towels or other things. There are little shelves. There's, of course, my beloved Disney Cruise Line logo towels, which I hope will never go away. Please don't ever. If you're wondering why I say please don't get rid of them, it's because at the Disney parks they've got rid of so many things like that over the course of the decades. There's a sink and a vanity and some more shelves, garbage can, tissues. There's a little shelf hiding back there as well. Being a split bathroom, you can imagine that it's split. And here we have, I didn't put this light on yet, where you'll have the shower and tub. So there is a full-length mirror here on this door. There is a tub. There is a shower. That is a handheld, but of course also can sit on that rest there. There are shelves. There is provided shampoo, conditioner, and a body wash below. Have a nice big hello, everyone. Nice big mirror and a sink and a cubby and a garbage can and tissues and even bigger, wonderful Disney Cruise Line towels. There's a makeup removal cloth, body lotion. Yes. Now, because this is the maiden, some things are weird. The closets, I'm going to show you. Well, I'll show you the first closets first, and then I have to do some explaining for the next closets. So in here we have, I don't know if I fit in here. Obviously there are life jackets. There is some storage space here as well with a laundry bag and the sheet you can fill out to tell them what you want done. If you just want stuff pressed, if you want stuff washed, whatever you want, you can mark there on an itemized list. There's then the safe. There are some drawers, 2 drawers down here. There is another cubby down here. I'm trying my best. It's very tight space here. The camera's yelling at me that the gimbal has reached its end point. And then there's also, of course, space to hang some things. You can pack some stuff in here with the, obviously you want these to be handy just in case, but you could pack a couple of things in those spaces as well. Now, the disclaimer on the next closet is, because this is the maiden, you are able to pre-order merchandise. And because you could pre-order merchandise, it was in the room automatically. So just imagine that these aren't there, and you'll get the idea. Obviously, the ladder that will eventually, that could eventually hook onto the bed that comes from the ceiling. You could pre-order merchandise, so ignore those. You have a decent amount of storage space up there. Nice wide closet to hang stuff, and obviously you could put bags down the bottom. We'll probably rearrange it and put some luggage there, but another place you could put luggage is under the bed, because this has the raised bed frame. So the next disclaimer I have to give you is the rooms don't usually have all this junk thrown on them. I'm not moving this yet because one of the decor packages I ordered is for my father's birthday. And so I want him to walk in and be surprised. I will come back and show you what the bed looks like once I take all of this off. For the time being, just imagine the bed without all this junk on it. So anyway, we have a Pocahontas room. These rooms will generally be the same, but what changes is the art. There are 3 pieces of art that will change. And one of them is, of course, what is behind the headboard. Or above the headboard, I should say. If I can get this to zoom, there we go. What is just around the river bend? Miko in the foreground, beautiful art of Pocahontas sailing in her canoe down the river. But we'll look at this bedding later. It's a nice big bed, very comfy. And then as far as what's on the side of the bed, you can see from here, and we'll show you on this side, there is obviously a little end table. There's a charging port. Well, that will be the specialty outlet, the foreign outlet for you fellow Americans. There is a reading light and then also a lamp. We'll find the same here. I'll show you them here. I'll turn them on. That's the reading light. I'll turn this guy on because this has a hidden Mickey in it. I do have to get in there. Let's light this room a little better. I'm going to get in there and turn that on. These banners will move. They're just magnetic, by the way, so it's pretty cool. You can order these things before your cruise. That's how they're in here already. These are things you can pre-order. Doesn't have to be the Maiden either. The Maiden did a special thing where you could order regular merchandise, but the in-stateroom gifts are something you can order on any cruise. They will differ based on what cruise you're on, but they all have something that you could add a little for a birthday or it's a holiday, because you see there's Christmas stuff mixed in as well. I may have ordered multiple room decor packages, just as a warning. I'm not going to talk about them, though, because these are not the norm. But yeah, you get that very cool lamp, which has the hidden Mickey that's only revealed by the light. Reading light, and then this side you have, for my American viewers, more standard outlets. You have a USB-C and 2 standard. We noticed this on the media cruise, but they're covering one of the USB-Cs. Or is that a regular USB that's covered? No, it's a second USB-C. So I'm guessing the outlets are overwhelmed by that or something. So I don't know if that's ever going to work. But for now, you get 2 standard and a USB-C at the end table there. Obviously, the TV. I always forget to show the TV because I just feel like, I don't know, people watching TV on the cruise, does that happen a lot? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. We'll move out to this side of the room. I'll give you a wider shot of it. Step back a little. There is the couch. That turns into a bed, of course. The ceiling will come down into a bed as well. Your stateroom attendant will do this. And then that unit comes out as well. So this does sleep 5 guests. You have 2 in the bed, 1 down here, 1 up there, and 1 there. That's what makes it a deluxe family stateroom. Because we have Pocahontas, here's the second piece of unique art. All of them, it's the treasure, so they all have maps. Maps are the motif, and so this one is just around the river bend, and the Imagineers said they went through a lot of work to make sure this was true to the culture, true to Native American culture. So a lot of work went into this particular piece, a lot of research and a lot of cultural advising to make sure this piece is... What I love about it, though, is it's basically a piece of paper that's mounted, so it's got a little dimension to it. But it's very cool, and there's lots of little things you can look for, including, like, they're fishing out on this side, and Grandmother Willow's up there, and what else we got going on? I'm sure Pocahontas and Miko are hiding in here somewhere. Is she in the canoe somewhere? Or is she up at the top of the cliff? I don't know. I'll have to look around later. Maybe I'm just missing it right now. We'll keep moving. The third piece of art in here is going to be a familiar friend from Pocahontas as well. Is it Flit? Is that his name? I forget. The hummingbird. Often flits about. Yeah, I believe it's Flit. It's very cute art. So this is the other thing, is like this, if someone drew a study of an animal out in nature, again, the motif of the treasure, exploring and adventure. I love the art. I think they did a great job on the art on this ship. Over here, you have lots of shelving. Ignore my Haunted Mansion mugs. We had to stop there first because we know it's going to be a nightmare to get in there. The rest of the cruise get a nightmare. You do have more outlets here as well, though. There is a USB-C and 2 standard outlets again, and then that foreign outlet as well. It's the 2 prongs, right? Yeah. In America, though, you can easily find, on Amazon, you can find charging devices that work with that, so keep that in mind. They're very easy to find, very easy to purchase, and they're good if you do international traveling. I like to buy the ones that have the multiple different end pieces you can change, the different plugs you can change, so that way they'll work in whatever country you go to. Just a recommendation. This is not going to be in your room. This is a special gift for the maiden voyage. They gave us special champagne flutes that say maiden voyage. Ignore those. What you do have in your room, though, are the glasses hiding back here. Those will always be here for you. And if you're Castaway Club, there'll be some sort of gift here. Castaway Club, of course, 5 or more cruises to become Castaway Club. And yeah, so these are not only these Castaway gifts, they're special for this voyage, but we'll ignore that. To see our lights, we have a light for the curtain, a light for the ceiling, and a light for the mirror. Usually there would be a 4th button there if you had a veranda, to light the veranda. We do not have a veranda. We have an ocean view room, so we get the porthole. And a beautiful view of this fire-damaged Carnival ship. This is the one that the Smokestack caught fire. This is the one, I believe. The Freedom, yeah. Anyway. I mean, I love having a veranda. It was on the Maiden. It was cost prohibitive, I would say. And so we're here just to cover the ship and have a good time. And so, yeah. If you want to see interior stateroom tours, we have those separately. I will tell you, I've stayed in interior on the Wish. It's not bad when it's a 3 or 4 night. Any longer, I think I'd go insane, though, just for reference. But maybe it doesn't bother you and you'd rather just save the money. That's an option if you'd like. Again, this will come down for a bed. When we stayed in our deluxe family veranda room on the last cruise, this had storage as well. It was actually a little bigger, and this unit was bigger and had shelving here. But you don't get that extra shelving in this particular unit. You do have some more storage space down here. There are 3 small drawers. There's a big wide drawer up top here, and then the mini fridge. People argued and told me this is a cooler and not a fridge. I don't know. It feels cold in there to me. We can fight about it in the comments if you want. But yeah. That's our stateroom. That's what it looks like. I'm going to come back and show you a little later. I'm going to clear off this bed and show you what the bed looks like. And then later I'm going to have them set up these 3 beds so I can show you what that all looks like as well. So we'll be back soon. As promised, here is what the bed looks like with all the stuff off of it. You get a Disney Treasure bed runner, something you don't get at the Disney World hotels anymore. And then the bedding will be Disney Cruise Line. It's actually very nice. It's all very comfortable. High thread count, very important. There's Disney Cruise Line Mickey logos throughout the bedding. Not this pillow, but the nicer pillows in the back have it too. And then there's our Pocahontas art. The stateroom attendant was nice enough to make the extra beds, even though he knows I'm the only person sleeping on this side of the room. He was very kind. I told him I need photos. He looked at me like I was weird, but he still did it. So, of course, you have this, which is on all the pull-down bunk beds. The phenomenal cosmic power, itty-bitty living space. Genie art up there. And this is the bed. I've never slept up here because I am well over the weight limit for this. It ain't the TNA X division. It's not about weight limits. It's about no limits. It is about weight limits here on this unit. Someone's going to get that reference. Yeah, 265. I have been under that weight at times in the last couple of years that I've been cruising, but I've never been brave enough to be like, you know what, with that 5-pound berth, I'm gonna go for it. But I know people have slept up here. Rosanna just did, and she said it was plenty comfortable. Actually, it's the best she slept in a while, she said. So it's high praise, I would say. And then they also took down the Murphy bed, which I'm still weird. I think it's weird that they made art for up here, but they won't make art for this wall. They just refuse. Yeah, I don't know, because is it something about, because that's the regular wall back there of the stateroom. I don't know if it's something where they're like, it would be hard to screw I can't imagine they wouldn't be able to figure it out, but that's me. This should essentially be the same mattress as these, so I know my father slept on this and said it was fine, so I think these are fine too.